In our first episode, we explored Thoreau's time at Walden Pond and his profound insights on simplicity, time, and deliberate living. But there is another equally powerful dimension to Thoreau's philosophy, his relationship with nature. For Thoreau, nature was not just scenery. It was alive, sacred, and essential to the human spirit. He believed that by immersing ourselves in the natural world, we could find peace, wisdom, and even a glimpse of the divine. Today, we'll explore how Thoreau's reverence for nature can inspire us to rediscover freedom, meaning, and harmony in our own lives. Lesson 1. Nature as a mirror of the soul. Thoreau often described nature as a teacher, a mirror reflecting the truths of the human spirit. Every sunrise, every ripple of Walden Pond, every shift of the seasons carried meaning. He wrote, "Heaven is under our feet as well as over our heads." To Thoreau, walking through the woods was a form of meditation. The quiet of nature allowed him to hear the quiet voice of his own soul, something we often miss in the noise of modern life. Lesson 2. Nature as freedom. For Thoreau, the wilderness represented a return to freedom. Civilization, with its rules and distractions, often enslaves the human mind. But in the woods, one feels unshackled, alive, and free. When we enter nature, we step outside society's constant demands and rediscover ourselves as part of something far greater. The trees, the sky, the rivers, they do not ask us to achieve, to compete, or to prove. They simply invite us to be. Lesson 3. Nature as the sacred. Thoreau's reverence for nature was deeply spiritual. He did not need grand temples or elaborate rituals. For him, a quiet walk in the forest was a form of worship. He saw the divine expressed in the smallest leaf, the movement of animals, and the rhythm of natural cycles. To live close to nature was to live close to God, however one defined God. This was not abstract philosophy for him. It was daily practice. By immersing himself in nature, he lived in constant communion with what he saw as sacred life itself. Lesson 4. The healing power of nature. Thoreau observed that nature has the power to heal both body and soul. When burdened by worry or sadness, a walk through the woods or time spent by the water lifted his spirit. He believed that humans are not separate from nature, but deeply connected to it. By forgetting this truth, we fall into imbalance. By remembering it, we restore peace. Modern science echoes his wisdom. Today, studies show that spending time in nature reduces stress, improves mood, and sharpens clarity. Thoreau's intuition was centuries ahead of modern psychology. Lesson 5. Walking as a sacred practice. Thoreau was famous for his long daily walks, sometimes 4 or 5 hours at a time. He saw walking as a sacred ritual, a way of entering into harmony with the natural world. He once said, "I cannot preserve my health and spirits unless I spend 4 hours a day at least, sauntering through the woods and over the hills and fields, absolutely free from all worldly engagements." For him, walking was not just exercise, it was spiritual freedom, a journey into wildness, and a reminder of humanity's bond with the earth. Lesson 6. Living in rhythm with the natural world. Thoreau carefully observed the rhythms of nature, the migration of birds, the blossoming of flowers, the freezing and thawing of Walden Pond. To him, these cycles were not random. They were signs of a deeper order, a wisdom woven into creation itself. By living in tune with these rhythms, we find balance. By ignoring them, we lose our way. Conclusion. Nature as a path to the sacred. Thoreau's message is as urgent now as it was in the 19th century. We must not lose our connection with nature. The woods, the water, the open skies, they are not luxuries, but necessities for the soul. In nature, we find healing, clarity, and the presence of the divine. As Thoreau wrote, "In wildness is the preservation of the world." May his words inspire us to seek out the sacred wildness in our own lives, to walk more slowly, to listen more deeply, and to rediscover the freedom waiting just outside our doors.